So thanks for in the final part of our series. We'd just like to maybe recap the timeline of Salthill, just showing really how old Salthill actually is, and to look at what it was and where it is now. I think what's really important or significant is if we forget the past, we won't protect the future. And throughout the history of Salthill, it has been, I suppose, going through significant climate change impacts from the ocean. So we do need to make ourselves more aware of ocean literacy and how important or what the impact of the ocean is on in Salthill. So going from our timeline, we can look from 1817, Mutton Island Lighthouse was built. In 1819, Salthill was actually two words. It was called Salt and Hill, so it became Salthill. In 1845, we had O'Connor's Bar. In 1850, Forster Park was built. That's now the Garda station. And 1856, the Promenade was built, the famous promenade we all love to walk along. Not only look at Galway Bay, but also explore the fossils and geology. In 1860, the Eglington Hotel was created, and that was to facilitate the interest in many of the English people coming over due to the air quality, say, around the time. Salthill was, I suppose, a fresh air for the soul, and so it became a holiday destination for many people wanting to get away from the smog of industrialized society. In 1879, we had a tramway, and that connected us to Galway City. And Salthill had a railway station, and that opened on the 1st of October 1879 and closed in 1918. And, I suppose we talk about the traffic issues. So maybe it's something, if we look to the past, we did have a tramway. Maybe we could revisit that again. In 1903, Lonergan's Atlantic Bar was open. In 1924, we had the Hangar, and the Hangar was a fantastic resource for singing and dancing and socialising. Like that Salthill always, we had the saying, welcome the Famari, and the Famari was the person who wasn't a welcome friend. It was kind of like welcoming new people to Salthill. So Salthill has always had a close connection with its community, visitors and people. In 1949, the Seapoint Ballroom had opened, and we look at Seapoint now. Actually, if you walk up the stairs to the bingo hall, there's a fantastic exhibit of what the old dance halls used to look like. It's a really fantastic exhibit, and it can be just by walking up the stairs to bingo. In 1953, then we had the Blackrock Diving Tower and the Prom. They were extended to create reclaimed land. In 1965, we have our wonderful Galleon Grill, and now that's just called the Galleon. In 1999, Galway Atlantaquaria. Really, I suppose, when Galway Atlantaquaria was built, it really enabled people to understand the importance of the sea, talk about our cultural connection to the sea. So the aquarium is a fantastic asset, not only for Salthill, but for Ireland, because we focus on so many of the native species. In 2012, the Famine Memorial on Grattan Beach was created, and I think, when we look at the positives of Salthill like that, we do have to remember, Galway has experienced much harm in its past through famine. And so it's great to see that Salthill kind of recognises that cultural, very important part of our history and our formation of who we are as a people, and notably our charitableness and our friendliness to other peoples. In 2014, the fantastic Circle of Life Memorial Garden was created, and we love the Memorial Garden. It's just a beautiful place. So that's the kind of a short timeline of Salthill history in its past. And I'd like to share, I hope I don't murder these, but I found some wonderful poems or from wonderful songs from some of Salthill's past. So this is especially to do with the dance halls and the Hangar. And the poem goes a little like this. So come and listen to the band, and you will help improve the strand. Tread the light fantastic here, and you will make the foreshore clear. A dancing feet can lend a hand to treat us to a fine strand. Dancing in the Salthill Pavilion will make the foreshore look a million. Every half crown at the door is a rock off the shore. We have another anecdote from Seamus McNamara, and it's all about the little shrimps. So, Riba Roibish, Tabor Dom Graham, Anvar da Sholta Viga, August Tabfar, Meju Morak. And that translates to, give me the grip at the top of your little rod shrimp, and I'll give it back tomorrow. One final poem then is the Carrageen Carrigean poem. And this is a lovely a bit of storytelling and poetry from our past. It's long as I've heard of Carrigean, but I don't know what it is. If the Queen of England knew there was such a thing, she'd raise the taxes up as high as the poor rate. And 'tis what the old woman said was 100 years and one. From now on, I'll have tobacco or fingers, or I'll have none. And basically, that song translates into that the seaweed or the connection of seaweed was so valuable to the economy, but it was an incredibly hard job. But like that, anyone who had taken on the Carrigean would live to 101. So just um, thanks for following the Salthill history series. We hope to talk a little bit more about the promenade in further series, but we just wanted to share this small series of story maps of the history in Salthill. And we do hope you visit Salthill. The village Salthill is a beautiful, beautiful resort, coastal village located in the heart of Galway City, or in Galway City. And just definitely visit Galway Atlantaquaria. Thank you.